Hi all, it's Barb. Welcome to my craft studio. I have a small haul to share, and I also thought I'd show you some things I'm working on, which is one reason I face this direction, because this is one of my projects. I started this back in 2019. It's called 52 Blocks in 52 Weeks. Obviously, I'm taking way longer than that to do it, but I started putting together the rows. I've got, I think there might be 4 rows on there. There's 3 or 4. I think it's 4 though. But that's where I'm at on it. I have some more blocks done. I just have to put more together yet. I got an order from Crafter's Companion. This came free with the order. It's a coaster. Everyone who placed, I think it was a $15 order, got that. I ordered 3 of, she calls it the Kiwi Lane template storage box. It measures 13 by 6 1/4 by 2 1/2. I have a lot of those Cricut Joy. I was going to say they're 6 by 12, but they're not really 6 inches wide. They're a little less than that, but the paper's 12 inches, so what it's on is a little bit longer because it's sticker paper. But I think they will fit in these, so that was kind of I should have bought the pockets for it too, but I just ordered those. I figured for now I could just create tabs for the pockets. I ordered 5 of the A4 file pockets. They're 8.5 by 11 or A4. These are the ones that stand up, portrait style, the vertical ones. I want to put my specialty. I have a lot of foil, like 8.5 by 11, and some of that shimmer paper. And I had it in the landscape style ones. And I thought this would work better so that the tab could stick out the edge of my paper here. So that's my plan for those. And then I ordered 5 more packs of the 12 by 12 file pockets. I think it was 5. 3. Oh, it looks like I only ordered 3. I must only went 3 with it. Yeah, I only went 3 with it. I was thinking 5 seems like an awful lot. And then I needed more Scrap Masters, and they had a special deal on them where you got a package of the Scrap Masters and 3 packages of the 5 by 7 stamp pockets, which I use these for my stamps and dies for the same price as if sorry about that. Dry throat. I need to drink some water. It was you basically got these for free. You got 3 packages of those free for every bundle of these you ordered, and I ordered 3. That should finish up my specialty paper. I was going to say finish up my paper, but I know it won't, because for one thing, that Cricut Joy paper, which I have some of that. This is what I'm talking about, this stuff, which I think it's 4.5 by 12. I think it will fit in there. I'm probably going to want some of the file pockets for those ones, but I should be able to get a good idea too of how many, if those 3 are enough. And I also know I need storage for my 6 by 6 paper. I only had one 6 by 6 paper handler, so I kind of rearranged so that I could put that on my Stamps of Life cart and put my Stamps of Life paper pads there, which I probably will want another one, at least one more of those. But I'm thinking for my other ones, I may go Fab Files, or I may hold off because I know she's coming out with the paper taker in the 6 by 12, and I had suggested that she do her storage and supply cases that she makes some of those bigger. Makes them more the 12 by 12, a little bit bigger than 12 by 12, so that you could, and do a 4-drawer one where you could put 4 stacks of 6 by 6 paper in them. And she kind of tested the theory out a little bit, and she goes, I might very well do that. She goes, that's an awesome idea. I said, I like that because I like to put all my paper together, but putting one 6 by 6 here, it wastes a lot of space. So if you had a 12 by 12 container, or slightly larger than that, that would slide in there. You could put 4 blocks of them in that same amount of space as you could one. So I'm hoping she does that. I don't know how long that'll be if she does, but I probably will get something before that point just to tide me over. Which, since I'm probably going to want my Stamps of Life separate anyways, I kind of like having those on my cart if I can keep making room for them there. And I see myself getting more of this. I especially like to get the Stamps of Life ones that have the coordinating die pages. I'm sorry. I'm hoping they bring that last one back because I noticed it had. She usually makes them exclusive to gold members at first, which I hate. I mean, I kind of get why she does it because she kind of puts that in their stamp club. But here's the thing. The diehard members get the dies that work with those stamps. So why would diehard club members be able to get them? So eventually, after usually a few weeks, if there's any left, she opens it up to anybody getting it. But then they're like, "Oh, we don't reorder paper because we have to order so much, can't sell it." It's like, well, but you're excluding so many people. That's just kind of my feeling on that one. I'd love to be a gold club member, but my budget doesn't allow that. I can't commit to that every month. I've spent too much the last couple of months on my own that I definitely can't justify, adding a monthly expense in. But anyways, that's kind of what I had to share. Oh, I did want to share the other quilt set that I'm working on. Carol Prevost of Carol's Cricket Crafts here on YouTube. She has a couple of Facebook groups. One of them is called Stitch It with Cricket. And this year she's doing one that you actually don't use your Cricut for. I think she did design so that if you wanted to, you could use your Cricut. But otherwise, the blocks are actually made from... And I don't want to take... Oh, I will have to take them out of there. They're made from Jelly Rolls patterns. So, this is the blocks that I'm working on there. That one, I think it's the January block. I think this was February. I just added the white in the center for the that color wasn't in my Jelly Roll. This was March because I think I have them in order. This was the first bonus block. I think she's going to have 4 bonus blocks, so I think she'll have a total of 16 blocks when it's all done. And then this one. Now this one, what I think I'm going to do is I'll probably add sashing into it like I did this one. I'm going to make it to cover my scrap rack because I think this color will look awesome in my room. So that's kind of my plan, is to, instead of making it a regular quilt, to make it a quilted cover for my scrap rack. I have a cover for it right now that I made from a wall hanging, but I think I'll like that one so much better. And I don't know what I'm going to do with this, so when I'm done, it is the right colors for my bedroom. My bedroom is in purples. Now, I was really glad that I added the sashing and the border. It'll have the yellow border too. I think it just makes the blocks pop so much more. I bought this fabric a few years ago and it all kind of coordinated. And I got the black one with the flowers on it and the gray one with the flowers on it. I think they also had a purple one with the flowers on it. And I'm hoping they still have that, but I'm thinking, 2 years later, they may not, because I'm sure that fabric is kind of like paper, that what's out there is constantly changing. But I'm hoping they still have it, and they have it in the purple, because I'd like to do maybe 2 more borders and have the center border be that pattern in the purple, and then do another one maybe in the gray, and then the very edge would be the black, so it kind of ties all the colors that are in those blocks together in the edging. So that's kind of what I'm thinking for it anyways. And maybe by adding that, it'll be big enough that it will work on my bed. Right now, hubby's like, well, you could put that on our bed instead of the cub quilt that I made him. I'm like, I don't really know that it's wide enough. Maybe if I add a few more borders to it, it'll be close enough that I won't mind it. I don't care if my quilt doesn't hang over. I just like it to be able to cover most of the bed. And I'm not sure that will. I think the cub one is actually full size. And it's plenty big enough for the bed. So that's kind of where I'm kind of hoping to get that too, like full size. But we'll see what happens. If not, I'll just use it somewhere else. I'm having fun putting it together, and that's all that really, that's what matters. I can really see a difference in my quilting from the early blocks to the later ones I've done, because I think these were kind of some of the first quilt blocks that I did, the early ones that are in the top row, which you can't see, but I said I'm really glad I decided to add the sashing. That they had directions with and without the sashing, and I kind of had them laid out, and I'm like, I think it needs something in there, and I kind of thought maybe yellow, and so I brought a couple pieces of the fabric with me to the fabric. Well, I think I ended up buying the yellow at Hobby Lobby. And I thought, yeah, and once I laid one of those quilt blocks on it at home, I'm like, oh yeah, yellow was the right choice, because it makes the flowers in there stand out so much better than the they did before. If they don't have that fabric, what I might do is look for a paler purple, because the flowers in there have light and dark purples, so maybe I will try that if they don't have that. But I kind of like a pattern one to be in the center. But anyways, that's all I've got to share today. I wanted to pop on, share that order with you, and kind of tell you what I've been doing in my craft room. I was going to tell you too, my friend Jamie from Jamie's Crafty World, I think is the name of her channel. She's in my favorite channels if you look there. Is going to be on Donna Powered by Creativity on Monday, May 3rd. I think it's 7 p.m. Central Time. It's going to be a live. I'm hoping to catch a little bit of it, but I tend to like to watch TV with my hubby in the evenings. I do what I want during the day, and we try to spend a little time together in the evenings. So we'll see whether I catch her. I'm hoping to catch part of her live, and lives are so much funner to watch when they're live. They just are. Trying to think if there was anything else I wanted to share. Oh, HSN Craft Day is Tuesday, May 4th. It actually kicks off at 11 p.m. Eastern Time on Monday the 3rd. Well, Crafter's Companion is on from 11 to 12, and then Anna Griffin is on at midnight, and she has the Today Special, which I'm not sure what it is, but she has the Today Special. So I plan on watching some of that and seeing. I think I have. No, my doctor appointment is Monday. I have another doctor appointment next week, but I think that's Monday, so I think I'll be okay. I'll be able to watch Craft Day. But I really don't need to buy anymore, though. But I will watch it anyways. I used to be able to get through those without buying anything, and since I discovered Stamps of Life, I tend to buy more. Before it was if Tiffany was on, I would buy something. If she wasn't, a lot of times I didn't buy anything. But anyways, that's all I've got to share today. I want to thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you next time.